Before we continue, if you want to get trade updates on the pairs we analyzed in this video, join our Telegram channel. It is the first link in the description. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the Sunday analysis. And today of all day, we are having a lot of pairs we're going to check out. We're checking about 10 pairs today, so I'm sure you won't want to miss any one of these guys, so make sure you watch the video. Firstly, let's go to XAU USD gold. Gold, as you can see, it's continuing back to the upside that we all thought it was going to before. As you can see, just look at the weekly time frame. What do you expect to come this next week? Just tell me, what do you expect? Firstly, as you know, gold, it could do this big buy and still come back with a sell. It's normal. It's not something new. But there's one thing I know for sure, it's still going to continue back in the up move. So guys, firstly on gold, I'm thinking we should first of all expect some buys on it. So let's look for some buys on this sacred level 2400, 2400. All right, so let's look for some sales from it first of all before we continue for the buy. As you can see, it respected it twice as a dig side, so there's a possibility that it's going to also respect it one more time before we push more up. So that's what I think, and maybe it might be that serious. If it's that serious, that's good. That's a good thing for us, because we could carry a trend line right here. Maybe it could drop down, because this is the monthly time frame doing this. It's a monthly time frame doing this. All right, so my thought is that it will get to around one of these items, maybe next month it will drop down, or it will keep pushing up as it may want to go. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see how you could enter. It's also going to be a simple confirmation. It's not going to be too much. It's going to be something like this, simple like this, or just simple like this. So don't expect anything too much. If you start saying something a bit too much, just change your mind. We're not going for a sell on this. So that's it on XAU USD. Let's go to the next pair. We're going to AD card. AD card still keep pushing up, but something happened not quite long. It does approach a all-time high trend line. As you can see, we have one touch right here, two touch right here, and the touch right here. It's about to touch it right now. I'm probably going to see some effect on it. If it's not even going to respect it, it's going to at least touch it and give us some bit of sales before it breaks out of it. But I'm sure a sale is probably going to come in this. Let's put like a resistance box right here, and nicely done. So let's wait for confirmation. Make sure you join the Telegram community so you won't miss out on any of the signal that is being sent. Next pair, AD USD. AD USD, same thing, just like the AED card, because AD pairs mostly follow the way they're doing. So as you can see on the pair, we had a bit of ranging around here, all right, and it has broken out of it. Next thing I'm expecting on it, breakout, come back inside this side. It might not come back in here, or it might just touch here before it continues back, but a sell is sure. A sell is really sure to happen before it probably thinks of pushing more up. As you can see, we have a trend line, two trend lines, as you can see, just to show difference in. As you can see, I pick this one from here, making it about 1 2 3 4, right? Or I use this week, one, second one right here, this one, two, and then maybe the third one is the sell I'm expecting. So we're expecting it to sell immediately after a year, but I'm not sure about it, in 0.6500. So either from there or from 0.8000. So 0.68000. So it's going to either respect one of those. So but surely on Monday, I think it's probably going to keep pushing up. I don't know if there's a serious news we're going to expect next week, but everything will be sent to the Telegram group, guys, so you don't miss out on anything. So let's go to the next pair, guys. Next pair, Euro CHF. Euro CHF, after the big fall that happened last time, is trying to maybe push back down. That's what I'm thinking. And with my experience on Euro CHF, it doesn't make a sell just immediately. It either does a double top or a double bottom. So as you can see, made the first move of the sell. It's probably going to range around a bit here and just move back up, create the M pattern, and create more drops for us, as you can see, normally because it was dropping. All right, so that's my thoughts on Euro CHF. You could check it in the daily time frame and you could see it has like this big bearish engulfing candle, which showing us that yeah, okay, there's really a probability for it to keep pushing down. So let's go to the next pair, guys. Next pair we're going to is the GBP card. GBP card, after the new latest buy from the range in the 4 hours time frame, as you can see, this was the range as at that time, and then it broke higher. Now as you can see, it's a bit somehow overextended, so that's what I'm looking out for. That's what I mainly look out for, a bit overextended right now. And all it's probably all thanks to the news that happened, the NFP that happened last Friday. So that's what made all the peers, mostly all peers, now somehow they've somehow broken out of their shackles. So they're broken out. So everything should be very simple starting on from now. So this month is actually really serious. We could really make a lot of money this month. So what you have here, psychology level 1.575000, and we could see some confirmation from there. Those brief sales a bit downwards, and maybe it may go back up, but there's just one thing sure: we're going to make money from it if it were to give us our confirmation. Let's go to the next pair. Next pair we have GBP USD, guys. GBP USD, just like the USD, I'm expecting a sell from it, though I don't want to just keep saying on the sell, because as you can see, we are looking more into a buy. It seems it wants to regain new heights. You want to create new heights, so I won't want to be the one to disturb it and just keep selling. As you can see, it's really obvious that it wants to create more buys. So what I'll be expecting is just brief sales. If it doesn't give us brief sales, no problem. So point I think it might give us some sales from is this resistance right here, or these ones. So one of it. But if it doesn't, and maybe it went higher, but surely, as you know, the markets always create highs and lows. So it may create an high after year, or just year, or who knows when it's going to fall. But it's going to fall, and probably it's going to fall to 1.27500 and maybe push more upward, or it will just keep ranging. Who knows? So that's just it for GBP, guys. Let's go to the next pair. Next pair, NZD card. I'm expecting a sell from NZD card. As you can see, I said thanks to the NFP, all the candles right now are broken from all their range, most of them, not all. So as you can see, it has been ranging down for a while and just pium. So it could want to continue back into the direction it was going to before. So this psychological level is the best side to sell from. Why is it also the best side to sell from? As you can see, we could see like somewhere like a pattern right here. It broke below here, below this. Let me just show you. As you can see right here, broke below it, was moving steadily down, as you can see. And then what happened? We could even add like a trend line right here, trend line right here. Let's try to make it as neat as possible. Okay, let's say it broke out of the trend line. As you can see, still broke out of this side again, just pushing downwards, trying to retest into this zone. That are going to respect this to sell, or just a bit upward, maybe to around here to take the sell. But the sell is going to happen. It's going to be very brief. I'm going to make money from it. So let's go to the next pair, guys. Next pair, we're going to NZD USD. NZD USD. Actually, I think I kind of missed this, though we took an NZD USD sell in the Telegram group. You can go and check it and confirm we took a sell. A news happened that time. You were very lucky. If you were using a good broker, you won't make a loss from that trade. So took the trade from around right here and sold it below here. I wasn't paying attention much, but now that I've analyzed the PA, as you can see what happened, one touch, two touch, and a touch. That's what made it buy big. Imagine the amount of money you could have made from this thing, and it was sitting nice under the circular level 0.60500 on retire. So as you can see, NZUSD just about to hit a big all-time trend line. As you can see, how many touches? One touch, two touch, three, 4, 5, 6. Now he's about to make the 7th touch. As you can see, it's obvious, very obvious. It's going to break out of this trend line. It may not respect it, or it may respect it. If it respects it, you give us a bit of sales, probably drop around here, then give us another confirmation to break out higher. Or it goes break out of this one easily, touch around here, right? It doesn't just break out and just keep going up. So it's either going to touch here, respect it, go down, and see another confirmation before we break it, or it goes out, break it straight, give us a bit of confirmation here, maybe this circulate level 0.62000, and sell back into here before we buy outside and keep buying. All right, guys, that's all on the PA. NZUSD. We're going to USD card. USD card, straightforward. What I'm just saying here, as you know, since I'm expecting more buys on the NZUSD, the AUD, GBUSD, which means we'll be expecting sales on USD card, USD CHF, and the likes of them. As you can see, I used 50. I'm using the Fibonacci, so we'll just pay attention to either the 61.8 or the 50 zone to give us confirmation. I'll actually prefer the 69.8 because it's more closer to the circular level 1.3700 right here. Just right there, we could see a confirmation on the PA to drop lower, or it to just drop lower by itself. As you can see, this trend line is actually not complete. I actually picked a trend line from here before, but I just deleted it. But just see how the trend line was. It was very good and nice. As you can see just a nice good trend line, but it broke out of it and trying to do something else. So in short, it's going to give us more sales, so just pay attention to that. And it may, as you can see, it's still ranging, so you could just want to take this, and maybe it could take some time in the ranging phase before it actually starts dropping. So before you know the real drop has actually happened and you find a way to keep selling, it must break this side firstly. So let's go to, I think, the last pair, right? Yeah, the last pair USD CHF. The trend line I drew last week has finally touched and give us confirmation, but there's something that could actually have ruined the trade for us. Why? As you can see, we had one touch, two touch, three touch. We entered here immediately. All right, guys, we entered here, though I didn't set the signal because it was feeling kind of sketchy, right? Though, but still, if we entered here, we could have made this whole amount of profit back to down here, because our entry is normal, like our profit is no more than 1:3, and looking at what we have here, this actually probably more than 1:3. Let me measure it from here. 1:3 is actually a max. So as you can see, this 14 pips. Let's say we make 14, 14, right? Another 14. That's 28. As you can see, plus one more 14. As you can literally have made it with extra profit. We made it with extra profit. If I add the one more 14, that's 44. No, 42. It's 42, guys. It's 42. So from here, as you can see, literally with 42. Oh, I've forgotten about it. As you can see, so we have a third touch. What's next now? Probably going to see a buy later on, but as of now, I think it's going to sell. But as you can see, more sales on the pair, so we won't want to strain ourselves and look for a buy. As you know, USD, CHF, like other pairs, if we're expecting more on AD, USD, we're expecting buys there, which means we're expecting sales on these ones. So let's just pay attention to the sales. As you can see, we touch it one more time. So what I would be expecting for you guys to see is that we're probably going to respect this trend line. Once we respect it, probably push more downwards. And how will you know the time that it's going to push more downwards? Maybe Fibonacci from here to the time it touches here, or any reaction that will take place here. So you could see a touch on this trend line one more time again. You could sell from there and make more money, and just keep selling lower on this pair. Though the pair may behave somehow, but that's just where you stand your ground. One touch, two touch, may respect the third touch, take the third touch, and look for one more touch, maybe on the trend line, or maybe one resistance to sell lower. So that will be all for this analysis, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because at least from one of these, you're gonna probably make money from it. So that'll be all, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.